Good morning, Ashburton TQ Star staff and students. Today is Friday, October the 1st, 2021. Let's kick off our TQ Star morning show. All right, everyone. Today is Friday, October the 1st, 2021. Let's go ahead and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. All right, let's get ourselves ready for today. Sitting up straight in our seats, both feet on the floor. Let's do some TQ Star breathing. On green arrow, we're breathing in through the nose. On red arrow, we're breathing out through the mouth. Trace along if you'd like to. Breathing in and let it go. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Held that one for a little bit too long. All right, here we go. Welcome to October. Just a couple of fun facts about the month of October. The month of October is, for our Latin scholars, not the 8th month. Many of us know that octo, like octopus, means 8. In the original Roman calendar, October was actually the 8th month of the year because they only had 10 months. So they had October being the 8th of those 10 months. They converted to the Julian calendar about the year 45 BC. And when they did, they added 2 more months to the calendar. They tried to rename October to a bunch of different things, but people got stuck on the idea of October, and it has been around ever since. So it's actually the 10th month of the year. So welcome to the 10th month of the year. But the original calendar, October or octo, that 8 octo Latin root, it was actually the 8th month of the year. So fun fact, it is the 10th month of the year. So welcome to October. Today, October the 1st, is National Black Dog Day. Started in around 2005, this day is meant to raise awareness about adopting dogs with black fur. It seems that the statistics and the data show that when people adopt dogs from shelters, they tend to prefer brown dogs or lighter fur dogs. And so many of the dogs that remain in shelters tend to be those beautiful black fur babies. So if you are interested in adopting a dog, please do consider a black dog, a black fur dog. Or if you have a dog with black fur, well, make sure you give them a big hug today because it's their day. So welcome to National Black Dog Day. It is October the 1st. It's just a couple of quick announcements. There is no drill today. And today is the second to last day. We have some groups that are going on Monday to the Maryland Agricultural Education Foundation trailer. So we hope that all of you enjoy the time today. We've had phenomenal weather for this in-school field trip. So continue to enjoy that. Lunch choices today are a little different. Students and staff, I do want everyone to know that if you've been following the news recently, there are major shortages and shipping issues with a lot of products, some of them actually impacting school lunches. So we are going to continue to give you updated information about what is being offered in school lunch. But today there is pepperoni pizza, but no cheese pizza. Or you can have the potato crispy sandwich. It is actually really good. It's one of my other favorites. Or we have manager's choice, which means there may be some other menu items available to you. Students, we know that sometimes you're ordering things in the morning and we don't have them for you in the lunch when you arrive. The best example I have is that we only had 20 teriyaki meatballs one day. And obviously there's more than 20 people who wanted teriyaki meatballs. We are doing everything we can to get you the lunch that you want. Please make sure that you order your lunch each morning and bear with us as we figure out this national shipping shortage. All right, I have Miss Lang with us today. I thought I had Miss Lang, but I don't see her.
I'm I'm here. For some reason, my video won't turn on.
Let me try something really quick. So you should, it says you're a co-host. Oh, there you are.
There
Oh,
we
hello.
go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Well, you have the floor here.
That's right. So good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. Today, I'm going to share a little bit about some notable Hispanic artists, and I chose 4 to share with you today. The first is Frida Kahlo, which some of you may or may not have heard of. She was from Mexico, and she was admired as a feminist icon. She mostly painted colorful self-portraits or painted about experiences in her life. The next is Pablo Picasso, who was from Spain, and he was a very iconic artist of the 20th century who was actually famous for creating Cubism, which was the idea of using some geometric shapes to create human forms in his art. Next, we have Salvador Dali, who was from Spain, also a very important figure in modern art, and he was also a sculptor. He had some very interesting pieces that he created. And lastly, Diego Rivera, who was Mexican, and interestingly enough, he was married to Frida Kahlo at one point, but he was very famous for creating art using Mayan and Aztec imagery, and for also combining social, political, and historical ideas in his art. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about these artists, and I will be back next week to share a little bit more with you for Hispanic Heritage Month. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Ms. Lang. So I'll share that my daughter, her favorite artist is Frida Kahlo. And she learned about Frida from her art teacher at school. So just like our students are learning a lot from Mr. Roth and Ms. Buckmaster, my daughter learned a lot from her. And there's a great book called Frida Kahlo and her Animalitos, or in Spanish, Y sus Animalitos. So you can check that out in our media center. It's a great book. It's a story about her done very well. And it talks about her love of animals, which were the center of a lot of the art that she put out. So
yes, wonderful. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for sharing that. We'll continue to share up through. We've got October the 15th, so we've got a couple more weeks. Love having you on the show, by the way. Again, we have a great banter here.
It's fun.
All right, friends. So just a little announcement about our summer readers. We've got 2 more to add to the list. Thank you to Arena L from Miss Craig's class and Lily B from Mrs. Namenzo's class for turning in their summer reading logs. Those teachers can find their certificates and reading treats in the mailboxes. Congratulations, students. Stay tuned for more information about our Fall Into Reading program coming soon. So look for that very soon. All right, friends, we've got some birthdays to announce today. October the 1st, happy birthday to Maggie Chen in Miss Dalka's class. Unyu Lee, Unyu, how are you? From Mrs. Frato's class. And then over the weekend, we've got Kaylin G from Miss Allen's class, Danilo V from Mrs. Kaplan's class, Carol B from Miss Allen's class, Evelyn S from Miss Walney's class, and Chang Yang from Mrs. Frato's class. A lot of Frato, a lot of Miss Allen. You guys have some birthdays to celebrate in there. So if your name is on the screen right now, you will be able to come down to the media center right after announcements to pick up your birthday book. Obviously, Maggie, we can see you when you get back to school. We'll make sure that we put a book in your hands as well. All right, we've got some North Star students. These North Star awards are coming from Miss Prigel and Miss Salinas. Miss Prigel writes about Ellie Gruner. Ellie was a responsible leader and helped with the substitute. So thank you, Ellie, for helping out with our substitute and being there to support them. And Mrs. Salinas writes about Layla. Layla with an E, Leyla, is always making responsible choices, always. She is thoughtful and helps her peers whenever she can. She works hard all day and is absolutely a North Star in our class. So thank you to those 2 for being those North Stars, those stars that we can look to see the right way to be respectful, responsible, and safe through our daily interactions and our daily actions. So I will be in touch with you next week about having your picture taken and added to the board. So teachers, I'll reach out to you for any of our North Stars through the course of this week to come down next week. All right, and as we celebrate our North Stars, we also want to recognize what it means to be a top quality star. So I hope you'll join me in the pledge. I pledge to be a top quality star who strives to reach my goals by taking responsibility, acting safely, and respecting myself and others. We hope everyone has a fantastic day.